KAPA Hilokau, 99.1 KAGB, Waimea Kona, Kapa, Hawaiian FM.
Hawaiian FM 100.3, 99.1, online at kaparadio.com. Another edition of the Kapa Cafe.
Yep, brought to you by our friends at Hawaiian Ukulele and Guitar and our friends at Choice Smart Supermarket. Let's get him on the phone, our special guest, Mr. Kalani Pe'a.
Aloha.
Hui.
Aloha kakahiaka.
Aloha kakahiaka. E umaua makamai.
A pehea eke hoa.
Mai kai ha'ovo ya olua.
Oh, ha'o no maui ya oike kahi.
Handsome man and funny and Koreahu in beauty.
We've been missing you, oh purple one.
Oh, I miss you guys tremendously.
How's Maui been for you? I know
Maui is no ka'oi no ho'i, but they got it no ka'oi kela kela.
Yeah.
Maui is amazing. Maui is my ka'i. Maui is my ka'i. They're good to Alan and I, and you know, I say Kamehameha Ekahi brought peace and legacy. They said, oh no, Kamehameha Ekahi just slaughtered all of us now. But yeah, so Maui has a different perspective, and Kohala has a different perspective. She'll have a different perspective.
Roger.
Oh, Kalani, thank you for joining us on the Kapa Cafe. Now, we have been just kind of teasing everybody all week long about this new release, Walea.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm really excited that after 10 months of hard work and sweat and tears and cultural insight and research and pull it to Akua and pull it to the Aumakua for guidance. And I wanted to create this debut album to define. It really defines who I am as a Kanaka, as a person. The characteristics of Kalani Pe'a is through the mele shown here. Walea, Walea means to be exuberant, to be elated, to be happy, to be content, like all of us. Yeah, all three of us are happy. We're good to live. That's her goal, is to be happy. Like what Beyonce says, her goal is to be happy. So if Walea Walea means to be exuberant, to come together like Manu Oiwi and Manu Alala and just chirp and enjoy each other's company. So I wanted to create mele of happiness that's based on our lahui, our people, that is based on perpetuating Hawaiian language, that is based on our movement together and enlightening each other and having fun. Yeah,
absolutely.
What was the mele process as far as figuring out what you were going to put on the album? Because
I visited these special places and I've had a really close relationship with Kaliwa Simeone as well as Devin Camelo Forrest, and I decided, I have so many mele I've composed myself, but I wanted to feature them and come up with my music and melodies to these beautiful mele because I visited these places. But these places, these Vahipana have a special place in our hearts. Whether you and I have been there, whether we've taken pictures of that area, whether we've taken our students to teach about these Vahipana, I wanted to specifically choose certain mele and certain ballads and certain upbeat or legato music, according to my producer, Dave Tusaro. He goes, Hanaleka Pilimo is legato, so you must work on the breathing. I was joking. Okay, I never heard legato since 2001. But yeah, the tune and the melody fits perfectly with the sound, with the lyrics of the song. I did my best to do that because I wanted to define this special place and paint a picture. That's what I wanted, yeah.
You know, Kalani, with you saying that and really talking about Vahipana and bringing life to this wonderful art piece that you have created, Walea. Let's take it back a little bit for those that maybe are going to hear you sing for the first time. Kalani Pe'a originally comes from where? Where is your onehano?
I come from the symphony and orchestra of Koki Frogs. I'm joking. The beauty, lush, lupa aina, pana eva, hilo Hawaii. 5 acres, guava farms, throw guavas at each other. Lives in the humidity, being in the capital of Mary Monarch. I am born and raised in Hilo. First started as Chaza Ara. You guys, I've known you guys for many, many years. In the karaoke scene, and going back to talking about the wonderful Melek that was composed of Maluaka and Ikudali Ahi Ahi. Prior to that, singing was a passion, starting at 4, having a speech impediment, not being able to speak like this. My mom thought, I love you, Mom. I love my mama and my dad and for the values, but more so they sat with me and said, speech therapy is not going to work. I'm going to put you through music. Maybe music is going to help. And after putting on an Aladdin outfit, I'm standing on a magic carpet of museum, a whole new world at age 5 and 7. In front of Bullseye and Pu'ai Nicole, and singing that, a whole new world. OMG. I am who I am today,
Do you still have that magic carpet, my friend?
Yes, I have it somewhere in storage. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's storage in Colorado somewhere. But you know what? It's the values and teachings of my kupuna and my parents that instilled in me, and therefore you guys have that wonderful values, family values. It means a lot to me, and I think through values we can tell our stories. Through stories we can share it through music.
One of the major things after listening to your to this new release, this CD, there's an appreciation of Kalani Pe'a as Kalani Pe'a. And when we listened to it separately, Jazz and I listened to it in my car, he listened to it at the studio, and then when we got home last night, we were talking about it, and I said, and before he could say anything, I said, you know what I appreciate the most is that this is Kalani Pe'a. Sometimes you get music and it sounds like somebody else, or it kind of sounds like this, or it kind of reminds me of this person and this artist. This is you. And and here's another thing too. You have this and for those that are listening, you are a Navajo Kalani'o Pu'u graduate. You've come through the Hawaiian language immersion program, schooling. So it is different when you have a Hawaiian speaker singing R&B.
Correct.
It's different.
Yes. Because, so you are absolutely polole oe ka'ea me jazz polole olua. I walked into the studio 10 months ago. I was like literally kind of nervous because I know how of a high profile producer is Dave Tuceron is. So he goes, what kind of Hawaiian singer are you? I'm like, I'm Hawaiian, that's for sure. But I am not going to just do traditional. I want to do a variety of contemporary.
Yes.
Because with my riffs and with my style, this is who I am. I love to do R&B and contemporary. I love to include ballads or classical style with piano accompanied by wonderful ho'o, apo, ibalani ho'o, apo. And more so, I talked to Kamoko Lindsay and say, Kamoko, you know my style. You knew me since Brown Bag days. Voice to man singing. Ooh, yeah. He goes like this, you're the karaoke king / queen, whatever. But I said, okay, you represent in Honoka'ahai, I represent in Navihi / Hilo, but you know my style, Kamoko. This is how I want to acknowledge Kaiapuni and Punaleo with Enakini and our Lahui as we move together. We are moving in this millennia. We are moving and having intellectual conversations about our society, about our language and lifestyle. So I wanted that upbeat song. I wanted that. And he goes, you know what? I got you. I got you since Brown Bags. So that's, he reminded Brown Bags. And I was like, that's who I am. I love falsetto. I love classical. I love opera. I was trained to sing opera. But this is me. I wanted to sing it with, and the song Always and Forever and You Are So Beautiful are my favorite covers. And I thought Dave Tuceron was going to give me a little insight about, is it this the focus? But he accompanied. He was like, this is my jam. If you have Olela Hawaii, this is who you are, Kalani.
Do it.
Do it, brother. Just do it.
Yeah, you know, and that's what's beautiful, Kalani, is that you can tell that it's purely you. And I think I was like, I can't express it. I can't express it because it's you. And coming to what you were saying about Enakini, I love that beat thing going on. Talk about 2016, babes. Come on, let's hit it. I love it.
My dad looks at me. He didn't hear the whole album yet, but my dad goes, you saw me with my bow tie on, and ties, I love to wear that. I saw you too dressy. I was like, oh, the San Francisco boy, you dress up as well. I love it. And my dad goes, you know, you millennial singers, you guys are just a little different from us baby boomers, but I appreciate the music and sound. I was like, Dad, thank you. Mahalo.
Yeah. I love your dad. I love your mom. And mahalo to good parenting. And of course, this wonderful creation that's birthing forth the release date, Kalani, because we're going to, of course, highlight some of this music.
Yeah, let's. What would you? We're gonna give the purple one his choice. What would you like to debut the world with today, my friend?
You know, if we can get back to our roots, I would love to do Hele Aloha no Hilo to acknowledge the people of Moku Keane. Yeah.
Perfect. FM 100.3, 89.1 online at kaparadio.com. And with our Kapa Cafe special guest today,